Hi Honeybees! Today I'm going to be filming my February Empties products I've used up. This is my favorite video to watch and do. I feel like not a ton of people do their empties anymore, but I always have this video every month because it's my favorite. Also, I am going to be filming my top beauty favorites very shortly too. I don't like doing those every month anymore just because I feel like my true favorites are when I've used it for more than even a month. So I'm going to do my top 10 favorites very shortly. Let me know if you're excited for that. Give this a thumbs up if you are. And let's go ahead and get into this. So I have 6 candle empties. 6. Like I told you guys last time, I live with boys now, so we need candles going at all times. So I have 2 winter candles. And they're different packaging from, I believe, 2 different years. This one's the White Barn Bath & Body Works, and this just says Bath & Body Works. I loved this one, this painted mitten design overlay. It's so pretty. Winter is one of my holy grail candles. I get a bunch of backups every winter time, and they only come out at Christmas time. So this is White Woods, Pine Needles, Sparkling Clementine, and Spice Clove. It just makes the whole house smell amazing. It has a great throw, and it just really personifies Christmas and winter time to me. This is the same scent, just different packaging. And then I also have a Hot Cocoa and Cream empty. This was from last year. I believe it came out last year. I love this lid. And this is Decadent Milk Chocolate, Fresh Steamed Milk, and Mini Marshmallows. And even as it was burning, it really did smell like hot chocolate. It smelled so, so good. It actually did have a decent throw. I don't usually get a lot of the sweeter candles anymore like this, but I did really enjoy that. And it's funny because 3 of these are sweeter scents, but I kind of was just trying to get through these. The Spiced Gingerbread. This looks like it didn't burn all the way when you look at it from the sides, but it really did. Oh, this one smelled so yummy, you guys. So you probably guessed it. It's vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg for the notes. And it really did smell like yummy gingerbread. I loved it. I love this lid as well. This one was from back in the day when I first started loving Bath & Body Works candles. I believe this was probably around 2012 that this came out, and it's the Peppermint Mocha. So this is old packaging. It actually had a recipe on the top. You guys remember this? If you've been a Bath & Body Works candle collector or lover for a while, then you would know this. And it really does smell like peppermint and chocolate, but it honestly smelled more towards just a sweeter scent. It wasn't super pepperminty or super mocha scented. It just smelled sweet. I liked it, but this isn't one I would repurchase if it came back. Ski Lodge. I have one more backup of this, I believe. This came out about 2 years ago, I believe, and it is a fragrance inspired by a cozy winter getaway, evergreen trees, and warm wooden lodge smell, which is smoky vanilla, deep green cypress, and rich agar wood. And it definitely has that more it definitely has a winter feel to it. It has that pine kind of scent to it, but also a fire burning kind of smell. So to me it smells like marshmallow fireside with a little bit of the winter candle mixed in. Chris is not a super big fan of this one. He feels like it just smells like something's burning, like on fire. So he doesn't really appreciate this one. I do like it. If it came out again, I probably wouldn't purchase it again though, because the winter one is better. I have some makeup remover cleansing towelettes. These are the Neutrogena. There were 25 moistened towelettes in here. So I love these. This is a refill pack. I absolutely love these still. The Kirkland makeup remover wipes, I ran out of those and I couldn't get to Costco in time to get a backup. So I finished off some Neutrogena wipes and I still really, really love these. They get my makeup off really well. They're a nice big cloth so I don't have to use more than one. But I will still repurchase the Kirkland ones over these because they're a better price point. I just get more bang for my buck. Speaking of Kirkland wipes, these are the baby wipes that I repurchase all the time as well to wipe off my hands when I'm doing my makeup in the morning, wipe off my makeup area, makeup swatches, pretty much anything you can think of. I use these baby wipes for and I love them. I used up a mouthwash. This is the Crest Pro Health, and it's for anti-gingivitis, anti-plaque, oral mouthwash, kills 99% of germs. Actually, Chris and I use this up together. I just really think mouthwash is important, not only to freshen your breath, to really kill all the bacteria in your gums. I'm a big advocate for oral health. As you guys know, I was in the dental field for quite a long time. Now I'm not doing that anymore, but anyways. This hairspray, I think I have 2 hairsprays. One's kind of a dud and one's like such a good one, and I can't find it. And I don't want to pay astronomical amounts to get this like online. I think I did see it on Amazon, but it was way too expensive. So this is the from The Balm. Maybe I'll ask The Balm if they sell this anymore. And this is the En Route Hairspray Flexible Hold. Now, a long time ago, Lisa D1 spoke about this hairspray. I purchased it, and for some reason, I hadn't used it up for years. Like, that was probably at least 2 years ago. And then I recently started using it again, and I fell in love with it. I used it all the way up. I love how the mist is very fine. It comes out just so nicely. It doesn't, like, squirt out. And it leaves my hair feeling flexible where I can move it. I only use hairspray when I curl my hair. So I feel like I can run my hands through the curls still, but they would stay really, really well. So I loved this. If you can find it, grab it. I don't know where it's at anymore. The other hairspray, I did actually use this all the way up. It's the John Frieda Frizzies Moisture Barrier Firm Hold Hairspray. And I think the reason I didn't end up loving this is because it's a firm hold. I definitely prefer a good hold, but with flexibility. So this wasn't my jam. I used it up because it was the only hairspray I had left in my cabinet, but I won't repurchase this one. It does definitely hold your curl, but it makes it a little crunchy and very, like, really firm hold. So if you're looking for a firm hold, I would suggest it. If you're like me, then I wouldn't. I used up the EverPro Gray Away in Black Dark Brown. It's a temporary root concealer. I actually use this to fill in any sparse areas because I did have quite a bit of hair loss, and I still do have patchy areas in my scalp, unfortunately, from my accident and from my thyroid issues. I've just lost a lot of hair. And I'm actually going to think about doing a PRP hair therapy treatment at my cosmetic surgeon's office to see if that will help rejuvenate my scalp and make my hair grow again. But for now, this is a Holy Grail staple. I use another brand as well and really like it, but this is the one that I constantly go back to. It has like a little spout that you don't want to get too close to your scalp. You kind of spray it a little bit away and just spray it and fill in the areas. It matches my hair perfectly, and it washes out really easy, but it doesn't get all over your hands. I love it. Comes in different shades as well. Okay, speaking of hair, I used up the Caviar Anti-Aging Anti-Frizz Shampoo. I'm pretty sure I already used up the conditioner and showed this to you guys. I love the Alterna Caviar line of products. I don't know if it really anti-frizzed my hair, but it smelled really nice and it cleaned my hair without stripping it of its, like, you know, natural oils, and it just made my hair really soft and nice. So I did definitely enjoy this. I also used up a body wash. So this is the Bath & Body Works Creamy Body Wash in Sweet Lemon Buttercup, and this was from the Tutti Dolci collection. I loved this collection. I wish they would bring it back. First of all, the packaging was just so feminine and beautiful, and this scent was very lemony, and it almost, it smells so good. It's like a creamy lemon sweet scent, like a delicious lemon dessert. And this creamy body wash really felt hydrating, like almost like a lotion. And I really, really loved it. As you can see, I used every little bit up. I also used up a Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap in Cucumber Melon. I actually am on my last backup of foaming hand soap, so I'll need to purchase soon. Okay, this is kind of random, but I put this in here because I'm throwing it out. So this brush is actually from Agave. It was one of my favorite bristle, like, hair brushes. It really did such a good job, but see the little green things are starting to fall off the brush and it's getting too rough on my hair, so it is time to replace it. But I do really, really like it. I'll link a few of my favorites down below for you guys. Speaking of favorites, I loved this and I'm so sad I ran out. So this is from Drunk Elephant skincare line. It's the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. Strengthens and moisturizes 9 signal peptides. This is such a good moisturizer. So it's one of those where you like push it and it pops up. So you do get every bit out, which I love. I love the packaging, but I really like how it made my skin feel. And I actually used this and a oil. I put a little bit of a beauty oil into the moisturizer, mixed it together on the back of my hand, and then put it on my skin, and it was amazing. This is a great moisturizer to add those beauty oils to. It's like a good one to mix with, so I love this. Well, this is just like another scent thing. This was in Gavin's room. 13-year-old boy is all I gotta say. So we have like a air freshener that just spritzes out every couple seconds of fragrance, and it's from Wick. This was the Woodland Pine one. So yeah, we just used that up. I have some cotton facial cotton from Shiseido. This is Holy Grail status as well. It's the softest, most luxurious cotton. It is a little pricey, but I don't go through it very quickly. This bag lasted me months. So I only purchase it when Sephora has their 20% off sale. So I'll need to repurchase in the near future. I also have a wallflower from Bath & Body Works. I think this was the winter scent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the winter scent. Last skincare item I have, and I did cut it open and get every little bit out. I love this. It's from Dermalogica, the Pre-Cleanse Balm. So it's a balm that helps to remove and break down all your makeup and dirt and oils on your skin, and you just rinse it off, and it's amazing. It doesn't make my eyesight fuzzy. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. It's amazing, and I would 100% repurchase. Right now, I have 2 more like balm products like this that I'm trying to use up first, but I would definitely repurchase this. Okay, everything else are makeup empties. So first I used up the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is my Holy Grail setting spray. I use a ton of different ones over the years, but this is the one I always go back to. It really helps to set my makeup and keep it lasting all day. Oh, actually one more non-makeup empty is the Pacifica Hairvana Leave On Detangling Conditioner. And I've had this for a while because you only need a little bit, and it helps to just kind of smooth the ends, detangle your hair, and you put this on before like styling your hair. And it worked really well. Pacifica is awesome because they're 100% vegan, cruelty-free, so I do love supporting them. I used up this Vaseline Creme Brulee Lip Therapy. It smells amazing, and it lasted me over a year. I did only use this at night, so it was in my bedside table, but I really loved it, and I would definitely repurchase one because I think it's a great value for how much product you get. Oh, and this one smelled so delicious. I think it was a limited edition scent, though. I used up a IT Cosmetics CC Cream little sample. I did even cut it open to get every little bit out. This was in the shade Light, and I've always loved the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I also obviously love the Mary Kay CC Cream. I've talked about both of those to death. They're both Holy Grail status for me. I used up a powder, a loose powder this month, and I was happy and also really sad to use this up because it was an accomplishment to use up a powder for me, but this was so beautiful. It gave such a beautiful finish to my skin and my foundation. It set my foundation. It gave a little bit of coverage, but more so just giving that really nice airbrushed look. It's the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and there's only one shade, I believe, and I would definitely repurchase this. Right now I have a few other ones that I'm trying to use up first, but I definitely suggest it. I have 2 liquid liners. One is from Il Makiage, the ink liner, and then I have the Physicians Formula Ultra Black, and this is the Eye Booster 2-in-1. This is Holy Grail status. You can get it at the drugstore, get it with a coupon. It's amazing. I love that it's a brush tip applicator and it lasts a really long time. Always will repurchase this. The Il Makiage was a felt tip, and although I liked it, it just didn't work for long-term use for me. It just lasted like a month or 2. So this lasts me a couple, even more, like 3-4 months. Maybe even more sometimes, so that's why I don't like felt tip. I prefer brush tip. I feel like you get more use out of it. and more control. Okay, these two products are not completely empty, but they've dried out, even though I loved them and used most of them up. This is the Stila, what is it, the Glitter and Glow? Liquid Glitter and Glow in Kitten. It was more of like a full coverage, really pretty shade. I probably used at least 2/3 of it before it dried out. It was like in a pack of 10, I think, or 8, and I did really enjoy it. The Glitter and Glows don't last that long, so you can't really keep a ton on hand, but I would definitely repurchase. And this is the LA Splash Cosmetics Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Pink Sparkles. I got this years ago at IMATS. And as you guys, if you follow me for a while, you know I loved this to put over my liquid liner to give a little sparkle. And I absolutely loved it. I used most of it up. It's a beautiful pink sparkle, and I would definitely repurchase. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad about this one too. So this is a little sample of the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation, and I was in the shade number 1. And I would definitely repurchase this foundation. It gave such a gorgeous finish without being heavy on the skin. It's super, it feels like your own skin, but gives a decent amount of coverage. I would say medium. And I really liked how it wore on my skin. So definitely suggest that foundation. I have a primer from Tarte. Oh goodness, it completely rubbed off. I'll make sure to put it right here. I think it's like their Blur primer. It looks like this. I cut it open and used every little bit up. And as you can see, I've had it for a while because all the writing has worn off. And it's more of like a pore filling primer. I liked it, but it was very like silicone based. And I'm not a huge fan of the silicone based primer like that. So I wouldn't repurchase. I used up the Superhero It Cosmetics mascara, one of my holy grails. Really gives long and full and dramatic lashes. It's great. I actually have a full size that I'm working through right now. I have a lip liner from Bite Beauty. This was in the shade number 020. I believe it was called Nude. And it was one of my favorite go-to nude liners. As you can see, I've used it completely up. They have wonderful lip liners. I definitely suggest Bite Beauty lip liners. And last but not least, I used up another powder. This was a pressed powder though from Pure Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Light, and it's a 4-in-1 pressed mineral makeup. I loved this limited edition sparkly packaging. They do sell this, but not in the sparkling packaging anymore at Ulta, and I would 100% repurchase once I work through the rest of my powders. So that is it for my empties for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.